Yo, Fidzy here, aka Hegassen. Thank you for clicking on my review of One Piece anime episode 933. Gyukimaru, Zoro fights a duel on Bandit Bridge. The episode officially starts at the 3 minutes and 25-second mark, so we don't have to go through a lot of flashbacks, and straight away you're like, wait, something is different. Something is off. The animation, it is too clean, it is too polished. Even on the boring dialogue scenes, you have Big Mum, you have Otama, and they are looking super cute and super exaggerated. And they're only talking about Oshiruku. What is going on? Straight away, you're like, this is going to be a very special episode. You can tell straight off the bat from the first few scenes that they have spent a lot of time on this episode, and they've put a lot of love into the animation of this episode. Like I said, Big Mum and Otama, they're only talking about Oshiruku, the red bean soup. And yet, it's so colourful, it's so expressive, it's so fun to look at. And it's also great to see these two bonding. Not all of the episode, though, is like this. We go over to Luffy, it dips a little bit, and we get some flashbacks. We get a few flashbacks of Luffy thinking back to his fight with Kaido. But it picks straight up again when Queen is back on the screen. Queen, once again, killing it. Every time he appears, Queen kills it, and he killed it here again. There was a song, there was a dance, there was confetti, and what's he talking about? Red bean soup, Oshiruku again. And it was hilarious, a lot of laughs, and a lot of JoJo lines. I've really noticed in like the last few episodes that the new Wano animation, so it has a lot of like those anime lines that you're so used to seeing elsewhere, but it's really noticeable now. Like once you've noticed it, you're like, there it is again, there it is again, there it is again. And then you're like, there they are again, because we see Batman and Gazelle Man. They reappear here in the anime during Luffy's training. Luffy has now advanced to the gifter stage of his sumo tournament, and it was actually generally really good to see these two characters. Sure, they're just like fodder, waste, gifter characters, but it was good to see them because we haven't seen them at all since they got crushed. Last time we saw them, didn't Batman get crushed by the water back in Leftover Town? And we never saw them in the manga, at least not here. We never saw them in the manga, so it was good to see that. A few reused shots with Batman, but it was just nice to see him, because only the other day I was thinking, where have these two characters gone? Like, they were there, they were introduced, they were like semi-relevant for a while, and then they just disappeared. So it's good that the anime is actually bringing them back and not just leaving them with the big status unknown. After this, we go over to Zoro and continue on with Zoro's confrontation with Gyukimaru on the bridge, on the Bandit Bridge that the episode title is all about, and we get them clashing. We get a nice epic sword fight between the two, and during that, we get some mentions of Ryuma and some lore about Wano and how it used to be called the Land of Gold, and that was really good stuff. Except for the fact that I was so like into hearing about Ryuma, I was reading all the subtitles and not looking at the actual fight. Like, we had some really good animation in their like sword fight. It was actually really cool seeing a proper like little sword clash in the anime. And then I'm just looking at the subtitles all the time. This is subtitle problems. And then something that I was not expecting, something I was very, very hyped to see. We got a shot from the Ryuma one-shot monsters of Ryuma slaying the dragon. The only difference being that Ryuma is now sporting his Konohamaru style scarf. And that was epic, because it gives me some hope that one day we could actually finally see monsters fully adapted in the anime, because this shot was like almost perfect to the manga. It was a little bit weird though, because Gyukimaru says that Ryuma slayed a dragon over the capital. Now, if you've read Monsters, which I highly recommend that you do, especially if you are a big Zoro fan, if you like Thriller Bark and you're excited to learn more about Ryuma, go and check out Monsters. I have done a review of it. I will have that up here. I'll have that down there. But in that one shot, the town that Ryuma's in does not look like the flower capital, at least the flower capital that we know of today. Obviously, it was a long time ago, but it was more of a cowboy town. So I'm not sure why Gyukimaru is saying that Ryuma slayed the dragon over the capital, unless he slayed multiple dragons, but that scene was definitely from Monsters. So either it's a retcon or like a little mistake, or it's probably just like, you know, over time, Ryuma's story has been like tweaked and retold, and just the current story that's going around is that Ryuma fought that dragon over the flower capital, when really he could have done that anywhere else, but just everywhere that he's been, everyone's just telling the story about how Ryuma slayed the dragon, and it just fits into whatever place it is that story is being told. But regardless, big Ryuma hype. Please, please, please adapt it into the anime, please. Then we get somebody else turn up, and in the anime it was very, very obvious who that character is. It was a little bit more obscure when it was in the manga, and following that person comes another person called Kamazou the Manslayer, Hitokiri Kamazo, and once again in the anime is a lot more obvious as to who this character actually is. But then we thought that the Gyukimaru fight was epic, or I thought that the Gyukimaru fight was epic. We then get Zoro versus Kamazou, and wow, definitely a special episode, because this looked fantastic. When Zoro goes sliding in across the snow, it is clean, fluid, animation, beautiful. I was on the edge of my seat. I kept looking down at the play bar because I knew that we were getting to the end of the episode, and I kept checking the time just to make sure that we had enough time to finish this fight. Unfortunately, the to be continued popped up before we can, but I've seen a clip that was trending of the next episode when it came out, and I'm very excited for the next episode. I don't think the specialness is going to end, and the love isn't going to end with this episode. This episode on its own though, already a gold tier, because I had a lot of fun with it, and we got that Ryuma monsters reference as well as the icing on the cake. Cannot wait for more Zoro versus Kamazou. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like, and if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!